Hello guys, this is Dinosaur Drawer and this is part 2 on how to draw the Indominus Rex head. Yeah. So let's first just start making its ear over here. And refine and darken every line it's gonna, stay. So that's gonna be its ear, and make some skin folds around it and make it stop for about over there, because you want this part to be lighter. So yeah, let's first just start on making some scales around its teeth actually. Because that's an important part of doing the scales. So and of course make its eyelids. Those parts are gonna stay white. I'm just gonna leave them white like they are, because it gives it a better effect. So I don't know if you can see it, but I'll just bring the paper a little bit closer to the camera. So that's gonna be its eye. Alright, so now, first do these scales in the bottom jaw, and now let's make some actually ridges like on its snout and its forehead, and it's gonna stop for about over here, and we're gonna make scales of it just like this. And you can press down very hard right now, not too hard, but you can get some pressure on your pencil, because these lines are gonna stay, and if you go over it with your shadowing, then you might lose these scales. So yeah, and make some small scales, small circles around the nose, and do that for about like twice, so you can see the nose clearly. Well, so you can see the area where its nose is gonna be clearly. Yeah. So then make scales around the holes like this, and again you can get some pressure on your pencil right now. And these don't have to be perfect again, because in this video I'm not going to be showing you how to get really good detail into it. I'm just going to be showing you guys how you get a pretty decent indominus rex. So you can just connect all of these skills with the lines and curved lines. Just finish these skills. You can also just make one line, but it looks not as good as if you put more time into it and make something like this. So then you want a little bit bigger, like circles and oval shapes around this part. And around its horn you want to also get some scales and ridges, so you can clearly see that this horn is growing into its face, and do the same with its eye circuit. And yeah, so connect these lines. And I didn't really put that much effort into these skills, so they aren't gonna be looking that great, but you can get some more effort into it if you want. Make some skills over here and open it up in 2 rows of skills. Just go for about like this. Then don't forget to do its ear hole. So again, I'm drawing very quick, so it's not gonna look as good as my original, although my original didn't really look that good either, because I didn't put that much effort into it. You can make these lines pretty edgy, like that. Get some bigger scales around it, and get some scales around this place, and the more room you get, the bigger the scales get. So go over these scales again. So you can see it over here, the more room you get, the bigger the scales are gonna be. So they're gonna be small over here and bigger over here. And then finish these scales off. And you can make some scales between these. Just like that. Alright, now we're gonna darken its teeth. We want them to be clearly visible, because that's one feature of the indominus rex, which is yeah, you can't get small teeth on the indominus rex. That's my mistake on my previous indominus rex head drawing, that its teeth were just too small, so I'm not gonna make them too small right now. So yeah, and you don't have to coordinate these scales, you can just put them in wherever you want them to be. They don't have to be perfect. I keep saying this because if you are drawing something, then it's your own artwork. You can do whatever you want with it. Yeah, you can, of course, you can try to make it look like the indominus rex in the movie, but yeah, it's better if you draw something that you can just look at as your own imagination, something like that. That's my opinion on it. So yeah, just put them in. Just like that. And as you can see, The more room I got, the bigger these skills are gonna get. That's the only coordination on these skills you need actually. So yeah, it's getting narrow over there, so the skills are gonna be a bit more smaller than you would expect. So yeah, that's its bottom jaw. Sorry, that's its upper jaw. Let's now focus on doing its bottom jaw. So do the skills again and try to connect them already. Just make it look like you might have lost some teeth. It might look cool actually. And as you can see, I've got more room, so the scales are gonna be a bit more bigger. I just go around, so over there. And the less room I've got, the smaller the scales are gonna be. So I think that could be a pretty good tip actually. That when you've got more room, the scales can be much bigger. But first let's focus on doing the teeth right. You want them to be clearly visible. You can't miss the teeth on the indominus rex. They're so huge, so big. You can't miss them. So you can't actually draw an indominus rex without those big teeth. This way you make it look like these scales are actually coming out of his jaw, so they look a bit more 3D like. So yeah, and now just start with drawing in some scales. And I'm not gonna put that much effort and time into this, but you can. If you have time, just put your time into it. I mean, the drawing will look much better. Yeah, just like that. Sometimes you can make scales with another form like this. Maybe that looks good either. Well, it looks good. It also looks good. Oh. My feet are getting numb again. Sorry for that. Alright. So as you can see, the scales are going to get smaller and smaller because I get less room to get all of these scales into there. the last part I just want to make something like this. So yeah, there you've got the skills. In my opinion on this is that it looks already pretty good. The only thing which is missing is a bit of shadow, a bit more detail in the eye, the neck, and this part, and even the tongue actually. So yeah, in this part we're just gonna finish on doing the detail in this hole and its eye, ear, maybe this, and then yeah, we might be able to get some shade into it, but I'm gonna make a part 3 on doing this. Just like I said on one of my previous videos, I'm not very fast in drawing. I just need the time to make something that looks good. So yeah, and I want to show you guys good stuff. I don't want to give you some well, yeah, I want to show you the details. I want to give you as much information as I can. So I'm sorry if I just wasted some time, but my feet were hurting a bit because they were getting numb, and yeah, you know that process. So yeah, let's now focus on doing this hole actually. So in the middle we want bigger skills, but we're gonna start with some smaller skills, and we're gonna point these skills outward. Well, outward, actually inward, but yeah, just copy my way of drawing, then you understand me. Just like this, and then we're just gonna do the same as we did on the upper jaw and the bottom jaw. Just gonna make rounded skills and go around like this. So yeah, you can you can make some a bit more bigger, and just like this. Doesn't have to be perfect again. Artwork like this, and if you get some shadow into it, it will look pretty good, but now it doesn't really look that good yet. So now let's start doing its eye, and doing its eye is just making those lines. That's the most important thing of its eye. Make some very dark lines, and then just get some rounded detail into it. But make sure you don't mess up its eyelids. You want them to be as clean as possible actually. So just like that. And actually that already looks pretty good. But we're not gonna see much of it when the drawing is actually finished. So yeah, make some big rounded skills on top of that, because this part is going to be pointing a bit more outward like this, and then get some small details over here around its ear like that. So yeah, now let's do some detail on its horn. Just make some lines and let it end on top, and yeah, just make some lines on it. You don't have to coordinate these lines either, just go and draw some lines. quite a lot of lines actually. Make sure the top does not have as many lines as the bottom of the horn. So just like that. So there we have our basic indominus rex. Let's make some detail in his jaw muscle actually. I keep calling it a jaw muscle because I don't know what it is and don't know what it is called. So if you guys know what it is called, this part where I'm working on right now, then please let me know in the comments. So yeah, make sure you leave a bit of light, and then just make some lines which go straight through it. And we're already at 20 minutes. So actually I'm gonna have to end this video right now, but I'm not gonna do that right now because I want to get a bit more detail in its neck, and then I'm gonna end it. So yeah, just make these kind of distinctive little horns. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I make these feathers onto it, on top of it, because those are also distinctive in the indominus rex. These feathers. And don't forget to make the same scaly things over here, because they are very, very important. And make 4 rows of them. Just like banana shaped things. And the bottom row has to be small ones. So yeah, make those feathers onto it, and also over here. And as you go down the rows, these feathers have to be smaller and smaller, just like that. So yeah, this was part 2 on how to draw the indominus rex hat. And yeah, so this was Sinus the Drawer, and goodbye.